Morning everyone. We've got an early start today. Are you ready to get up, sausage?
Cool. There's an actual zip line up there from the top all the way to the bottom. I really want to do it.
Jodie thinks it's going to be free. It is not going to be free.
The biomes are that way.
Main thing I want to see is this.
This week we've come to the Eden Project, which is a sustainability centre, and it's got so many really cool things.
We don't really know what to expect from the Eden Project, and you're not allowed cameras.
Shh. To fight the climate crisis, we need to limit the Earth's temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius. We're not doing very well, according to these predictions. We've got a few weeks left before we're allowed to go back to Europe, so we've decided to just hang around and check out some cool hotspots around the UK. Let's go and explore. Wow, this is beautiful.
What are you supposed to do with this?
It's in the likeness of his wife, Rebecca, who leans in for a kiss, playfully spitting water.
First up on the list is the rainforest, which is inside the biggest eco-dome. So this place is kept at a really high humidity, cameras steamed up, and we're both sweating already.
Coat off.
What have you come as today?
I don't have anywhere else to put my coat. The reason I look like this is because 90% humidity.
You look ridiculous.
Got me. The actual force of the water is blowing me like wind. So cool.
Clean those smelly armpits. What have you found?
It looks like a potato growing out of a tree. Oh.
It's just a big old seed.
Still just a seed.
Not very cultured, are you?
I liked it.
£33 each. A little bit steep, but it was all right. I like the rainforest part. The rest of it.
I had a really good time. The one thing I'll take away from it is that we absolutely need to buy a biodome. But it was fun. I had fun. Home sweet home.
Look at the colour difference. We've got our yellow van and a nice shiny white one.
Our little one's adorable. I'll take mine. I don't care how white it is. I don't know if everybody in the van community does this or if it's just us, but we like to poke around and look at other people's vans and see what they've done. It's messy in here. We made lunch and then just left. We didn't have time to clean up, so Joe's gonna have to do that now.
What's in that bottle?
Just squash, squash.
The toilet got too full and she weed in the bowl.
No, it isn't. Shut up, you.
Charger's on.
Christ. It's a big one. So after a long day at the Eden Project, I have found us somewhere to park up tonight. It's not the most fancy of places. It is just like a dead-end car parks type thing. But it should be quiet, which is what we need after a long day. You do end up getting used to these car parks. We ended up having a really, really good night last night. Nobody bothered us. I think it just takes a little bit of getting used to.
We need to drive up a single file hill, and if we get trapped, we have to reverse through the windy uphill roads backwards. Let's give it a go. We're just getting 5 mpg going up this hill.
You have to do it too. There we go. We paid for a campsite last night because we were in desperate need of showers, but we're back on the wild camping now. And look where we are. Look at these really misty moors. How creepy is it? It's so quiet and so peaceful.
Except for that person we can hear.
Except for that voice I can hear coming out of the mist, which is kind of creepy.
We are in the middle of nowhere. It's just deep, dense fog. You can kind of see Jodie inside the van. The lights are on over there, but there's nothing around other than sheep and these crazy stones, which is like a monument to someone. It feels a little bit dangerous out here. There's no street lights or any light at all. Considering how misty it is, I don't think there's going to be any moon or stars. Hoping for the best. See you in the morning.
Another camper van's arrived.
No, he's going for the schlong.
Focus on this one. Let's not go the X-rated horse action. This one's pretty much coming in. Can we have a
He
van
stuck his
horse?
teeth up.
Where we're parked is so beautiful. We're just surrounded by wild horses, but they're a little too friendly. Can I help you? This is not food. Look how many wild horses we have, like literally outside of our van. They're so friendly. I've been feeding them so many carrots. Like one horse had about 7 carrots because it was the only one that came up to me. Oh, so weird. I think Wales really is one of the best parts of the UK, at least for us. Like, it's just so peaceful everywhere. Like over there, we've got a little lamb that's just spent so much time playing, it's ended up falling asleep. We've got a horse over here who I fed too many carrots to, and now it's just like asleep. Everyone's just so relaxed here. Even the animals. It's lovely.
Ideas llenan mi mente al verte por el parque pasar. Son cosas que por momentos con palabras no puedo explicar.
So after like months of avoiding human contact, we have really close neighbours. They're lovely. They've already said hi to us, but I want to go and check that it's okay for us to cook our sausages. Because if they're like vegan or something, we're going to upset them. But I don't like talking to people. Don't make me go.
Oh yeah, that's very nice of you to ask. No, I literally just ate a burger made of green animals. Oh, that's right.
They were very nice. Social interaction out now. They've got a really cute dog, and I have kind of promised the dog a sausage.
And if you're lucky, I'll give you... It's getting a little bit hot.
It's not a bad way to cook sausages, is it? Can't criticise that view. We left super early this morning because I think we overstayed our welcome slightly at the last campsite. It was so peaceful and so relaxing that we stayed for I think we stayed 3 nights, and the locals were coming up and talking to us. They were really, really friendly, but you know when you get the feeling that we should probably go now? Yeah, we got that feeling. So I'm so tired, and I made Joe pull over to make me a coffee. But look where we are. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this view. It's not a bad place for an early morning coffee. Oh, it's raining. I just got splattered. Close the door. Ooh, thank you. Ready to go?
Let's go.
Where we are currently is so tranquil. We're parked at the bottom of the most beautiful hill in the world, I think. It is covered in hundreds of these alpine Christmassy style trees, and it just looks so fluffy and green and rich and vibrant. So relaxing and peaceful. This is one of the most beautiful places we've been to in Wales so far. I know I say that about every spot, but it gets more and more beautiful the more you go. We've spent 2 nights just sleeping next to this trickling river that just runs all night long and soothes you into sleep. It's really, really relaxing.
This place is the closest we've found to camp spots in Europe. They're actually accommodating to camper vans. They've got a designated area here, so you could fit about maybe 8 or 10 camper vans here. And there's a little toilet block.
With a donation area for you to put some money in. So they don't charge for you to use the services, but you can just go and donate some money to the local community. Tell them about that fake road we found.
There's a small cul-de-sac down there, which is just on the edge of the hillside, and it's full of the most fake-looking houses. Everything is so perfect, and it just doesn't look real. It looks like a nuclear testing site, where they've set up fake houses and they're just going to bomb them. But it is set on the nicest part of the village, where you've got the views of all the trees in the background. But if I could choose, I would choose the farmhouse on the end. It is the most picturesque house. It's got so much land and a huge shed for me to play around in. I'd get rid of the cows, but...
Oh, I like the cow. The problem with doing van life in the UK is that it's really hard to find campsites that offer services like drinking water and showers and emptying your toilet and things like that. They're only paid ones, and for some reason they charge £35, which I think is quite extortionate. So what I did was I rang up and just said, how much is it just to use the facilities, just to come and shower and stuff? And she was like, oh, just come round, I'll let you do it. So I've snuck us in a free shower. You trust me to drive this van for 15 minutes on a road? I'm not used to the gear stick being here. Why is it here? Why isn't it here? My driving must be awful because we kind of lost part of the van. Joe will put it back together, it's fine. Let's go shower. She said we can. She was like, just give us a couple of quid backhanded.
Couple of quid?
Yeah.
That's not free. Go and give it to her.
She'll probably pay us some money.
I missed a little bit. When we get hungry on long drives, this is how we do it. We've got the Ninja Foodie down there on the floor.
Hopefully it's not illegal. We are trying our best here to follow the rules of the road, but it's good tasty snacks for on the drive. We do still have to pull over to turn the food though, because we're not that dangerous.
So classy.
Shut up. And now we can continue. It should all be ready by the time we get there, so we can just eat straight away.
So don't panic, but the fuse box has fallen off the wall.
We need to replace our indicator light because somebody whacked it with their wing mirror. We've got a solar thing that Joe wants to change. I don't really understand that. It's now beyond my expertise, and Joe needs to rewire some stuff.
One off. We are now in series instead of parallel. Oh wow.
I don't know. Oh, and we need to stick the roof back together again because that kept falling off when we were driving. I don't know how these things happen.